70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
On the coverage.
On the give, here's Henry. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here comes second and 4.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And he is going to have that Falcons first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Falcons.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Try to run with Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Ravens, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10. At
first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Hey, officer, shut up.
Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Still on the move. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play on 4th and inches. 62 yards.
The 6-yard line.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Falcons.
Again, it'll be Henry. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Now it's Jackson. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Is good. That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down and 3. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To throw is Stick. This pass complete to Tompkins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. And At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Falcons.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 2. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
44-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Stick. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
180. Get on. 180. Nice one.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
180. Get on. 180.
Back to throw, Jackson. Headed left, buying time. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Stick to throw. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. I'm out.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down as this defense is unable to hold gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stick to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Stick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. On the toss, it's Robinson. He'll work forward for a couple. Malachi starts there for the stop. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Stick. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Falcons 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Stick.
line.
That's caught. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Falcons will line up for the
They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ready, ready.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You see it?
Off the play fake, Jackson. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Play action now. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. 4th down. Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down. First and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield.
They'll take over first and 10.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Now Robinson, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42. Here's 1st and 10.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
To throw is Stick. This pass complete to Tompkins. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's Stick. That one taken in. Touchdown Atlanta.
Touchdown Atlanta.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and